And here we are at the Rapido booth, fresh from Canada, flown in by freeze containers. Jordan is with me, and he will tell us something about the new items, actually the brand new items on this show.
Yep,
It's easy for me to hand over the microphone and have fun with him.
Well, thanks very much. Thanks for having me on. We have a whole bunch of new stuff. We've got, first off, our brand new locomotive announcement in HO scale this week. We've got our HO scale 44-ton center cab industrial switchers. We have 3 distinct versions, 3 body styles, and several different paint schemes. We've got our banner over on the other side there that has the whole lift. So lots of different versions. That's just the first run. That's a really exciting little model, smooth running drive. It's got a Next 18, ESU Next 18 plug. If you want to install DCC sound, we have DCC sound versions available as well. Other new models we have on display here. We've got our, right in front, we've got our HO scale turboliners, which will be arriving this spring. We've got Amtrak in both the earlier phase paint schemes, the later phase 5. Right behind that, we've got our HO scale Canadian Pacific D10. These locomotives are just about to leave the factory. That's going to be probably in February or March they'll leave the factory. We should see those by the spring. That's a much anticipated locomotive. We've had that in development for a while. Really exciting to have those coming. What else have we got? We've got tons of stuff. We've got our second run of Horizon, Amtrak Horizon coaches coming probably mid-year. As you can see, we've got our auto flood coal hoppers. We had those just arrive. Just recently, that was late last year, and with some additional ones coming soon. Got the turbo train. This is our Turbo 2.0 redesigned. That's coming probably later this year as well. In behind, we've got our RO56 Santa Fe reefers. Those are available now, just shipped late last year. New run of Amtrak NPCUs. Those will also be coming later this year. And of course, we have our General Electric E25s in production now. And our EMD GP38s. These are the latest samples of our 38s. Those will be, probably have an order deadline coming up on those in the next few months. We'll have some production or some factory painted models to show off before we go into production on those. And of course, lots of other stuff. We've got all our Canadian stuff around here. Our GP9RM CN, we've got the road version there. We've got our slug units, that's the mother. For the mother slug sets, and 2 different versions of the slug, either with the Blomberg truck or the Flexi Coil truck. Those are available in sets. Got our RS11s in production now. RS18U right here, the CP RS18U and the CN RSE14, all in production now, arriving later this year. And of course, all of our other Canadian freight cars. We've got our CN and CP intermodal flats with piggyback trailers. That's in development right now. We should have some more on that coming soon. These are the production models of our Canadian bulkhead flat cars. Several different roads. We've got BC Rail, Terry Northland, CN, CP, also BNSF. We have 2 versions of BNSF that are coming as well. Angus vans. These will be shipping very soon as well, probably later this winter or early spring. Of course, we got our barrel ore hoppers and CN Ontario Northland that shipped late last year. And of course, the center beam flat cars in a number of different variations. And right on the end, our much anticipated C40-8M. We've got both our BC Rail and CN versions, and these are filled with upgraded details. We've got multiple types of radiators, the BC Rail retrofitted 6-panel radiator, all new truck side frames. We've redone the cabs, new cab interiors, new rear headlights for both units. Those are, like I said, retooled from the ground up, and they're very nice. Very exciting to have those coming. Also of note, the class lights will have full class lights on both BC and CN versions as well. So back around the other side of our booth, we've got another big group of HO scale models we've got here. A couple of other upcoming order deadlines. We have our Union Pacific and Great Northern 40-foot boxcars. You can see our latest samples on display. That deadline is coming up on February the 15th for those. And of course, right in front of us, we have our latest batch of EMD E8s in HO scale. As you can see, we've got Amtrak in Phase 1, New York Central Cigar Band, Erie Lackawanna, Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, and the Canadian units. So you have CP Rail, Canadian Pacific in the earlier paint schemes, as well as VIA. These engines are shipping right now. They just left the warehouse and are shipping to dealers right as I speak. Also shipping right now are X3 HO scale tank cars. We've got quite a few different road names for those. Very, very popular model, especially if you're modeling anywhere from the 1920s through the 1960s. You'll want these on your layout. As I said, they're shipping right now, so look out for those. Our New Haven County cars. Those are much anticipated. We've had those kind of announced for the last couple of years. I believe they're leaving the factory right now. They're in transit and will be arriving late winter, early spring. Finally, right in front of us here, we have the Heartland Hobby Wholesale e-units, which are available through dealers. These are going to be arriving this spring. We've got Milwaukee Road, Southern in the Tuxedo scheme. We've got the basic Pennsylvania Railroad Keystone logo scheme, Wabash Bluebird. We've got the Jade Green New York Centrals, as well as Erie and Rock Island in the Rocket scheme. Those are coming very soon. These are production models. Will be out in a couple months' time. And of course, just on the left-hand side of that, we have our Northeastern cabooses, which are going into production right now. So lots of exciting stuff coming from us here at Rapido. So thanks for joining me for this quick look at all of the new models we have here at Rapido Trains. Hopefully we've got something interesting for you. So pre-order or visit All American Trains and order yours today.